Hi, this is Jill at Fabric Garden in Sacramento, California, and today I wanted to talk about our block of the month, Granny's Seed Catalog. It is a lovely block of the month. It is wool on wool applique, and all the blocks are vintage seed packets. So the first block has released, and I wanted to show you what is in your kit and go over the pattern a little bit to help you get started. So your kit, of course, has a pattern, and we will go over that. Your kit has your wool applique background, and the way we're working this is because this is hand dyed by piece, it can vary quite a bit. So the 12 pieces that you get in your kit will all be cut from the same piece that has been hand dyed. So you'll have the little models variations, but for sure it will be the same color. You also have all the other smaller pieces of wool, and there is also in kit number 1 a fusible interfacing to help stabilize the wool background. That's optional, but I think you might like how it helps your piece to look. So I want to go over your pattern a little bit. And of course, in your pattern, you've got your full picture of the quilt. And we are going to be starting with the Cosmo flower packet. There is a general instruction page. This talks about cutting your fusible web to get all 12 pieces that you need, and it has your basic instructions. And just a note, the background wool is pre-cut to its size for you, so no need to trim up your background piece. It is the size it needs to be for you. There is also a sheet for tracing on fusible interfacing for putting your wool onto the wool background, and these are reversed for fusible web. There is the back of the pattern that has all the colors of wool and the colors of Valdani thread. And then you have a very detailed sheet with what color thread to put each piece of wool down with and what embroidery stitches to use. You also have 2 transfer sheets. Because the background is wool and you're going to embroider on it, it is virtually impossible to put that on a light box and be able to trace your embroidery design. So you have 2 sheets, one for the seed packet and the other for the name of the flower packet. And I'm going to show you how to transfer that to your wool very easily and simply. So I'm going to move the camera down here, see if I can't get a good view. So here are our sheets, and you are going to take Glad press and seal. You can just get this in the grocery store in the same aisle where you would find baggies. If you haven't used this product before, it is sticky on one side. So it has a sticky side to it. And you will tear off a sheet and you will lay it on your paper, and you'll want to just spread it out so that it is smooth on your paper. And then you're going to trace your design onto the Glad press and seal. Now, you could use a Micron Pigma pen, you could use a Sharpie. You do not want to use something like a ballpoint ink pen or a friction, which could bleed onto your wool. And you will trace that. Now, whenever you're doing the seed packet with these straight lines, I recommend that you just grab a ruler and use that to trace your straight lines. so that your line will be nice and straight for embroidering. And once you've done all of your tracing, you will just peel that off the paper and you will lay it right on your wool and you will be ready to stitch. Now you'll notice when you look at this, it has dashed lines. That is the size of the wool piece, and so that will help you lay it on your wool exactly how it should be. And the same with this piece, the dashed lines are the exact shape of the wool piece so that you can get this positioned just right on your wool. The press and seal, once you stitch on it, it just easily tears away. No pressure, just easily pull right off and you'll have your design stitched exactly like the pattern without any fuss of trying to get something to show on the wool, and it'll be done. So if you have any questions, the instructions are very detailed, but if you have any questions about how to do a certain stitch or you didn't understand something in the pattern, just give me a call at the shop, 916-483-2955. If you're seeing this and you would like to start participating, we can continue to add people to this block of the month. Just give us a call and you can join us. So thank you and have a great day.